All right, we're back in. Today is the last day we're going to be seeing this, other than tomorrow when the mirror glass comes in. So originally, I thought it was 40 bucks when I placed the order. And then I get the thing and it only charged me 26 bucks, so whatever. I am going to get these battery terminals off right now. Because, oh wait, this is the positive side. Dumbass. You can tell it's early in the morning. We're going to get these battery terminals off, and I'm going to try to reset everything and hope that whatever obnoxious mode that it is in is done. But the main thing was to get it to run good. Now the thing runs good, but we're having an issue. It's acting like it's in limp mode because it won't give it past, say, quarter throttle. So everything else is good. It builds all the rail pressure. Everything's good there. I went through, checked every one of the parameters. I mean, it even says that we're giving it 100% throttle, but it's not actually giving it 100% throttle. So, just get these battery terminals off for a little while. Yeah, that's loose. But, there we go. Get that off there. Let this thing drain down for a little bit. Let it do its thing. Like I said, when I take off the FCA, it shoots right up to 26,000. I am able to see that with the snap-on box. I know a lot of you guys, not a lot, but a couple of you guys gave me shit for using that cheap little scanner. And it's like, all I really need to see is rail pressure. But when I need to see things like throttle position and all that stuff, then the snap-on box kind of makes sense. But this thing is essentially done. Besides, we're waiting on the rear pinion seal. The front pinion seal, I'm going to wait and advise that. I want to clean that off and have him wash it because I'm thinking it's just oil coming from here. I don't think the front pinion is actually leaking, but the rear pinion, 100% that is leaking. So we're going to do that one at least today once the parts come in. And while we're waiting on it, like I said, we're going to let this thing go on cool down for about 20 minutes, try to get the shop kind of, heated up a little bit. And we'll go from there. And I will advise. Also, yeah, got to do this today as well. So that we will advise. Hopefully get this thing running great today. There is no more smoke at all. That's a good sign. Thing runs absolutely great now. No misfires, none of that. Builds rail pressure. You give it full throttle, it builds 18,000 and only accelerates like it's, yeah, it's a whole, it's either stuck in a limp mode or there's an issue with maybe the throttle position. I don't know. All right, gonna let her run for a little while. There's no grips. I don't see anything. We are in neutral. Obviously, check engine light's going to stay on. There is something wrong with those other two pieces there, but all right. Ugh. All right, well, I'm gonna go give it and see how it runs, and I'll be back with you after. All right, so we don't have any transmission leaks, but it's still doing the same thing. I'm gonna let it warm up. We got her figured out, so it does have full throttle now. I don't know if it was a limp mode or whatnot, so I am gonna call him, advise. Obviously, we still have the map sensor and the boost sensor code, which the map sensor was replaced, so could be a solenoid problem. These things had the electronic wastegate, but it's just nice to know that it's not a problem anymore. It just probably needed to warm up a little bit. Couple little rusty things on this thing, like the shift linkage. I went to put it in park today, and the shift linkage popped off. So something to advise, but I am gonna get this thing turned around here and I'm gonna show you. This is a stock tuned truck, so there's nothing, crazy about it. I am gonna give it the beans just once, Remember last video, somebody gave me shit for it, and it's like the customer literally told me to torture test it and make sure it's good. I do not like joyriding people's equipment. It's just not for me, but obviously it's one of those things that's an issue. We need to try it once or twice. I don't want to give a customer back a vehicle that is defective. You got to do it. I'm not going to like do anything crazy, but I do want to make sure that it has throttle throughout the range and go from there. Because yesterday when I checked with the Snap-on box, it was putting out 100% throttle, but it was only physically giving it like a quarter throttle. Yeah, see, that has way more power now. So I'm gonna make my U-turn up here and I will make sure everything is good. And then we gotta do the rear pinion seal is all. Okay, she's got full throttle. Like I said, it's a completely stock truck, nothing crazy. It's not like the last truck where if you give it throttle, it hits 45 pounds of boost and kicks the rear tires out on you. Like, this is just a stock truck. I'm not floored right now. I'm just kind of half throttle just to make sure everything's good. So that's all we got to do yet is the pinion seal. And then this thing is done in that regards. And I'm not sure if we're going to be doing at a later date diagnosing the other sensors. But as for now, we were told to fix the obvious so that it is at least drivable. But it is building power. It's building good boost. We are probably going to be doing gauges, wheels, tires, whole cab, whole bed. So this thing will definitely be back, and I will talk to him about that in the future. We're also going to be putting a CTS 3 on it. So just little things here and there. Truck is definitely a project. It runs really, really good. The only other thing with that rear pinion, obviously don't want to be driving it around with a rear pinion leak. Yeah, she runs good now. I don't see any drippage. What is that? That was already there. Okay. Check these lines. Look at that. No leaks. So we're just waiting on the parts now for that truck. Just got to do the pinion. That's it. Pinion seal. Love me a good burn. Yes. All right, we got her off. There was plenty, so we're gonna get this. You can see that how bad that is. We're gonna get that cleaned up. I'll show you guys how to do that. A little bit of Scotch-Brite and brake clean cleans this right up. You can see all the grooves and stuff. All right, here you can see the finished product. I know I've probably done a couple of these for you guys. These are getting more and more popular of needing to be replaced. So we're just waiting on the seal now, and then I'll tear the old seal out, pop the new one in, throw this bad boy back on, and call it a day. Back up onto the, that thing sounds so good for a hoopty. A little red. Still running the axle dump. So the part is on order. I ordered it Saturday, but they said it's on its way. I just called to make sure, so all good there. Then this thing is ready to slam, and we gotta pull the, I gotta pull the head on this thing again. Josh is getting good at blowing head gaskets. Doo-doo. Someone's bored. All right, the parts just came in for this. I did order the correct part. There you go. Take that invoice. I got 2 quarts of tranny fluid for me. But everything's here, so we're gonna throw it back together. All right, so because I don't trust Amazon on this, I need you guys to do me a favor. So I bought these wheels for the Dakota. I didn't buy the tires, I bought the wheels. And we're gonna put the Dakota tires on here, and these are going on the Dakotas. These are a 20x12, -24 offset. These are a 6 lug. The problem is, I mean, you can see it's got 12 holes. So it's both styles. I need a set of adapters that are going to go from 5.5 or 5 by 5.5 to a 6 lug. Either is fine. Let me know if any of you guys can source or sell me them. I got the center caps too, but I don't know if I'm going to pop the center caps on because I really don't like center caps. Like you can see over there. You can see mine. I don't know. Not a center cap guy, but let me know. Got these for the Dakota. Price was right. You know, the wheels alone, they're about 530 bucks a piece new, and they're all in pretty decent condition. They just need a good cleaning. No real curb rash. I don't think there's any curb rash actually. Got an exhaust coming for that too, a 3-inch with an axle dump to a 4-inch tip. So just if one of you guys can help me out with that so I can at least mount them on the truck. All right, she is 100% done. You guys will see down there, we got everything good. So we got Josh's head gasket to do, so I just got to clean up my spot. We're gonna take that tonight, test drive it, make sure everything is good. I noticed until it warms up, it does that that thing where it's like it only gives you like quarter throttle. So I'm not sure what the deal is, but once it starts warming up, like after about 5 minutes or so, it just works perfectly fine. No idea. But we just gotta clean our tools up, and then we can bring numbnuts over. So Josh's infinite wisdom of making aluminum radiator, big turbo, steed speed manifold.
Radiator filled with oil and coolant.
Let me just take this off.
I want to do that.
New wastegate.
I haven't read this yet, but
this is broken.
the Blade Runner
What's
AFC
this?
power was like 160 bucks.
There you go.
I don't know if we needed this or not. Sorry, this.
We're gonna max out this wastegate.
Yes.
And pull the head again.
Yes.
This is all part of making power, I guess.
No,
so I have a big turbo coming.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it's an S369 or something.
Why?
Because it's the price is right.
Stock trans.
No, it's getting a G56. I have a G56 swap coming, injectors coming, and a Schmedding diesel kit for the turbo and manifold coming.
You think G56? What about your clutch?
It comes with a clutch and everything. I don't know. I mean, a clutch I'm not worried about. If I got to buy a clutch, whatever, but...
There's one other thing that I got.
We got like $8,000 in mods coming to a truck.
I got something decent this time.
ARP head studs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame this on the head studs, though.
Oh, I don't either. But it's like we've already taken those out, like what, 3-4
Josh
times?
accidentally loosened all 6 of the head studs
That
down
I
this
did.
side of the head, so like we're wondering if that's what did it. But
No, it's not wondering. That's what did it.
No.
That's definitely what did it. There was no oil in there, and then shortly after, there started being oil in there. So it's like it didn't take much abuse. Like, this was my fault.
it'll be all right.
Away she goes. Goodbye to grind.
Do you say we have the head off today?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll have the head off today. I told him Wednesday drop off at the latest, but I think I'll drop the head off tomorrow morning. I got to get this off, so I got to get this off today because I got one booked for Friday. So if I get this done today, technically I'm clear for the week, but...
So anyway, I started blasting.
You dumbass.
Oh, shit.
That was not what I was going to... That shit went everywhere. That's in your motor now. Good job.
That's fine.
So this is about where we're at this point. Like I said, yeah, we're going to have the head off in the next, like, I don't know, hour, if that. So
Also, really, now everything's gonna be sticky.
that was you did.
You did that. You're the one who took that off.
Shit shot straight up in the air.
So I started blasting.
Look at your hood, Josh. Oh, I hope I got that. All right, so since you guys have seen us do this plenty of times, this is where we're at. All the injectors are out. Everything's out. Like, this thing's ready to pick up. Maybe minus the exception of something that I missed, but it's fine. Rubber. It's fine. Josh wants to He-Man it out of here. I don't care what you do, but... Alright, head gasket. Just... Josh is over here in his socks, ready to pick up a head.
I don't know if I'll be able to get it, though.
As he overfills the coolant jug.
I need a spot to put my damn foot.
Told you, engine crane's an option.
Is it?
Gee.
Where the fuck am I gonna put my feet? See, like, I'm
doing this in
wires over
socks.
here.
You're gonna ruin something. Like, it's not hard to just bring the crane over.
So bring the crane over, dumbass.
God.
Where the fuck can I put my right foot?
On the P pump.
Just on the P pump. That's not proper. I need like right there or something.
Just be ready for the I told you so. Here, let me turn a light on for you guys. There you go. It's like I go to gym. Holy hell, you can tell that's blown. I go to gym. Look at this dude. All this without disconnecting the batteries.
There's something hooked to the back. Yeah, it's plugged in the back. Come unplug it.
Hold on. What's plugged in?
Go unplug that.
Oh, the coolant temp sensor. You forgot to pull it. Don't crush my hand.
Reminder, I'm holding this.
I don't. There we go. Got it.
There we go.
Wow, that was stupid. Set it on the battery terminals.
Hmm.
I'm on my deload.
Yeah, true.
Man, it's just... Shouldn't have bought a cheap head gasket, Josh.
Fuck you.
Shouldn't have got it on Amazon. It was free $99.
Where do you want it?
I guess on the back of the truck.
On the Challenger.
Set it up like that so we can see the bottom of it. See if there's anything obvious. Here, I'm coming right behind you. Any crackaging?
Probably shouldn't have done that on deload week, but
I don't see too much. A little bit of oil on that one. Even, like, from a glance looks good, but I don't see any cracks. Sunlight's going to throw it off a little bit for you guys, but alright, you can kind of flatten it out. We got to take some of this stuff off. So,
pick that up.
You got to get this off. This off. And this front thing's got to come off. Gasket. This hook's got to come off. Hey! Hey! Huh.
I don't like that.
Huh.
Last time you said huh, it was expensive. What's that huh? What?
It's one of the O-rings for your. It was just sitting right there. Just sitting right there.
Oh.
Huh. That's not expensive.
Well, thank fuck for that.
Okay.
What was the last huh you did? It was expensive.
Oh, I don't remember.
Like, you sound so nonchalant about it. It's like, oh, just a few grand pissed away, huh?
Oh yeah, just a couple grand. Well, it's when it's not my money. It's like, huh. But when it's my money, I'm just like, huh. Huh.
It's like turning into a villager in Minecraft. Oh.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, Mal. I should give them a bad review.
I can see something there that doesn't belong, but that's not an oil passage, though. All right, so let's just remember. Let's just go take it over to the tailgate so we don't make a mess in here. All right, so this is the front of the engine.
So the engine crane was an option?
The engine crane was 100% an option, and you said no. So, that's fine. Fine. I see something there, but I don't know if that warrants a blow. That might warrant a couple spots there.
I mean,
Now we look at the upside down. Let's look at the block side.
It was untorqued, so like...
I don't see
Look at that
anything.
juiciness.
Yeah, but I don't see anything obvious.
But
Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm overlooking it. Maybe one of you guys see something, but I don't see anything obvious.
All right, let's reuse it then.
Yeah. I don't see anything obvious. Like, I really think we should look at the block.
What do you mean look at the fucking block?
I just, like I said, I want to make sure that this doesn't come back ever again. I don't see anything.
It was level the last time. But like, we know what happened.
No, you think you know what happened.
We know what happened. The coolant was fine. There was no oil in it. I've been checking it. Checked the shit out of it. Actually put fresh coolant in it. Did this shit, and then all of a sudden I start getting oil in
See,
it.
that throws it off right there. Because, like, you can see coolant going into... That's just the head stud hole. So it's kind of hard to tell. Any melted cylinders?
It's seen some EGTs.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't see anything obvious. Gonna have to get in here and clean this block off, but I mean that's our job for the day. Now we just clean tools up, and that's pretty much what we can do.
I want to engine crane it.
I prefer to engine crane it. That's just me. I'm not over here trying to throw my back out. Let me know if you guys see anything obvious. Let me know if you think I missed anything. Maybe I overlooked something. Like that looked suspicious, but that's not an oil passage. That's just the head stud holes. I don't know. Cross hatches, cylinders look okay. I mean, the engine itself looks good. It just would suck if there's like a crack somewhere that we don't see. How dare you? The camera doesn't do it justice just to how bad that smells.
Why are you posting that?
It's nothing bad.
Oh, it's just a little bit of plastic. A tire or two.
Burning tires. So Josh's truck is done for now. We're going to take the head, get it sent off tomorrow. I got the wheels for the Dakota. And then we're going to be driving this. I got to test drive it, so we're going to take it to Enola and back. And then he's going to pick it up from here. And then I'm going to drive that home tonight. But want to make sure this is perfect, so quick test drive.